Hi, Catherine here from Love and Awareness. Just reaching out to you lovely, amazing people out there, and just wanting to bring in a topic of humility. The humility has been an interesting word for me, and especially a few years ago. At first, I thought it was just something of a way of either putting myself down or not even acknowledging the fact of his existence then. I wasn't sure at the time of what humility was until I allowed myself to be in a space of humility. And then how much that actually allowed others to also feel humble and be in that humble space from themselves and also within the relationship or conversations or the connections or within even a session. Humility is an interesting thing. I've actually reached out to a few people and I asked their opinion. What is your opinion about humility? Some people brought into that space of being vulnerable. But then again, another person brought into the space of just having complete respect and acknowledgement of another human being. It's really beautiful to see the different aspects of what humility can bring up for a person. Truthfully, at the end, it does bring into that place of just being humble and honoring yourself, and then also honoring another human being that's in an existence that might be in another space, another way of how to approach life. They're nothing different. You guys have the same bone structure, the same way how your bodies flow in your body, and perhaps even just the same intentions in life. Where if you're looking for a space to find more spirituality in your inner world and outer world, and also wanting to reflect that to everyone else all around you. It's really interesting and also a beauty to see how we are capable of meeting one another, no matter how different or how different our skin color is, or different of our language, or even just how different we may be towards our culture and our viewpoint of how to approach spirituality. Truth is that the spirituality is, at the end of the day, reaching oneness. Oneness with self, oneness with God, oneness with the universe, oneness with spirit, oneness with the angels, with the plants, with the trees, the nature spirits, all that is. And really all of that brings us to a space of humbleness. Being able to be okay in that space of humility. Because there is nothing wrong on it. There's nothing wrong to feel as if you have to bring yourself into a lower aspect, because really it's not a lower aspect. It's just allowing oneself to acknowledge another being and not putting your beliefs much higher than that other person or that other being that there is. Usually, and actually we perhaps even see it till this day, is that our beliefs can be a little bit egotistic, but really our beliefs usually kind of sounds very similar, where we just want to reach into that place of love, in that place of being able to hold space for other human beings. That place where you want to be in that joy and that compassion and that laughter and that be in service for others, being able to heal and love and communicate with one another. Really, that is just one of the huge things, is really love. If humility can just, it has been used in different contexts, in different ways, where sometimes people don't want to own it, does not want to be in a place of humility because their pride would get in the way. So, humility. I want to say that I always acknowledge and would love and want to make sure I continue to acknowledge every human being in existence and what they bring, either to a conversation, what they bring to a session, what they bring to a circle, what they bring into the community. For they are who they are. And their intentions, may it be for the highest good for themselves and for many other people. And that is the beauty of being able to follow your truth. And may that truth be love, unity, connection, humbleness. Where there is no existence of pride, there's no space for it. Where vulnerability is something that is just being open, being loving, and also you being acknowledged. I'm grateful for every opportunity the universe gives me. Gives me a chance to even just be in witness. Be in witness to see what there is. But it also, it gives me a chance to just, see what are the aspects that I need to look into more. What are the areas in my life that I can utilize these additional tools that I perhaps may have forgotten to use. So to close this topic, or to close this video, being humble, being love, being compassionate, being acknowledged, being able to be in a witness and witness of others, no judgment, allows us to not bring any other sense of that is not true. Because as long as we're following what is true to us, what is true about us finding or connecting with Spirit or connecting with God and connecting with the universe, they're all one. Feeling and following your passion is the most important thing. And knowing that following love doesn't hurt anyone. Perhaps even encourage another to follow what they love in their life. So, I wish the best and highest healing good for every single being out there. I am open to comments or questions on what you want to bring forward, and perhaps even a topic or a word that you would like to discuss about. And please leave some questions too, if there's something that I could dive in deeper about humility. Even though truthfully it is a big topic. It is something that shows itself a lot. And sometimes on the other side of the spectrum. So many blessings, and continue following your love for who you are.